Yeah, so today's video is going to be pretty short because I don't have much to talk about. So because it's Sunday, I'm going to talk a little bit about the prices like I normally do on a Sunday. But instead of looking at all the different tokens, I'm going to focus on GLMR, which is Moonbeam, because I really wanted to cover this because I did think that it's going to drop as low as around $1, $1.20, around that range. And it looks like it went as low as 180 because the token flight event or the take flight event participants have received their tokens today, and apparently 10% of the total supply is now in circulation. So that is a lot of tokens. Now I'm not sure if all of them have finished dumping or the ones that wanted to dump have finished dumping, because as you can see the wicks are absolutely massive here. So yeah, we went to 180 on the wick here. And then we started to pick back up as bots, and also people bought back in because quite a lot of people have sold throughout the week in fear of this event, right? Everyone was expecting some sort of dump because 10% is a lot. No matter how many strong hodlers there will always be people that will sell, especially as they would be at a massive profit of over 10x. Think about it, right? Anyone who managed to sell here right at the beginning, they're in huge profit, just over 10x, because they all got in at 25 cents. Okay, and with the state of the market, it's quite normal. So yeah, as you can see, we are starting to pick back up here, and it's going to be interesting going forward because the lowest that we've dropped here was around 350, and then we had this one here at 330. So what's going to happen now, unless we're going to see another push to the downside, because this was the falling knife here, anyone who caught the falling knife must be delighted because they're riding this back up now. But there is a risk here. As you can see, we did try to go back higher. I know that the markets don't go up in a straight line, so sometimes they go this way, sometimes they go in this sort of direction when it's in bull mode. But because we are in a bearish situation, a bearish market, it is Sunday, tomorrow could also be bearish. We could see another downside here. We could see this go back down to around 230. As you can see here, that would form a little bit of a support now because we've had this area here where we've accumulated, not for too long, just for a couple of hours here. So that could hold a little bit, or we could dump back down. Okay, so that is a very high possibility here with regards to GLMR, just because it's possible that not everyone who got the tokens is aware that they've got the tokens now, or maybe they were busy, maybe they weren't at home or didn't have access to the wallet, right? So when they will have access, there is a high probability that we're going to see more selling here. Okay, I'm not trying to cause any kind of FUD. I like the project. I'm purely speculating on the price because of this massive unlock that we've had today. Okay, so that could be a possibility here. Now, should we recover, then I do expect 330 to hold as quite a resistance here. As you can see, we did accumulate for quite a bit, and then this is going to be very, very hard to break around 350. But it would be nice for those that sold here and then bought back in around this area here to now see 350 once again, because that would mean that they've accumulated a lot more GLMR, or maybe they've taken some profit in stable coins or fiat, whatever, and also bought back their bag. That could also be an option, right? People could do that. They could choose to do whatever they want. So yeah, personally, I do think we're gonna go down more, because I'm just thinking that we need to give this maybe 2 or 3 days to cool off, and then we'll see the real price. I think after 2 or 3 days, we can finally say for sure, okay, now we found some sort of stabilization. If anything else happens, then it's due to Bitcoin, right? It's nothing that we can control, nothing that we could speculate on. But for now, I think that regarding this event, we can speculate that for 2 or 3 days, we could possibly see one more dump, okay, maybe even 2 or 3. So that's what I wanted to talk about. And also what's funny is, aside from this week to 180 here on KuCoin, we've had the same on Binance, exactly 180. So I'm wondering how come these two were in sync. It's really, really weird, because normally KuCoin and Binance are not exactly in sync, at least not 100%. But anyway, to move on and talk a bit about RMRK as well here. So what's interesting here with RMRK is we have hit the support area once again. If we go to the 30-minute chart here, or maybe I need to go even further. No, I think this is enough. So you could see here, we've hit this area of support here, which is around the $16 to $17. And we've managed to hold around this area. We didn't go back lower. As you can see, we've had an attempt to go lower here, and we did. This area has held quite well as well, because we have some support here. We bounced back up. It was bullish, right? For a while, we went to like over $20. Then we went down back to this area of support here. So 1630 to 1680 seems to be a very solid area of support for RMRK. people seem to find value around this area. Again, RMRK is an awesome project. When the metaverse launches, it's going to be more bullish. But even with the metaverse launch, if we are to enter a bear market, then do expect massive price dumps across the board, right? Regardless if they're launching an awesome product or not, because this is how it is with bear markets. If you're not already aware, if you are aware, you know what I'm talking about. You have suffered this back in 2018 and 2019 and even some parts of 2020. So yeah, we could even see RMRK go as low as $8, right? This is a possibility. Now, personally, I'm looking to accumulate RMRK. If we drop one more time, I am thinking to get some maybe around 1640 just to be on the safe side, to kind of secure a small bag. And then I might DCA on the way down at different support zones just to increase my bag size. Okay, this is what I'm thinking to do, but I'm likely going to watch this tomorrow, because every single time that I've bought on a Sunday when the dump happened, I always got burned on Monday, because Monday there was even a bigger dump. So I don't want to be in that situation. So this is why I'm going to wait for the cool off. If it's going to be 17 something tomorrow, that's fine, right? I'm not too bothered. I've got a lot of skin in the game. But if it's not and it's going to dump, then that's to my advantage, because I can get in cheaper. Okay, so this is something that you could also consider. Again, not financial advice, but when DCAing into something, when there was a massive dump on a Sunday, consider that Monday could follow with that dump. So yeah, I just wanted to do this quick video and cover this information and just kind of give you my thoughts on this with GLMR. Again, be careful with GLMR. Okay, we could see a further dump, right? I don't think it's over yet, personally, just because there's way too much in circulation. I do think this is just temporary FOMO from the first sell-off here. Likely some bots as well, buying pressure here, and then some stabilization. But then I do think there is some FOMO of people thinking, I don't want to miss out on this growth if it is going to go back to 3 something. So I'd rather buy back in now, and they're likely staking, right? But then I do think that there's going to be another sell-off. People that have large bags are likely going to sell more. And I'm personally going to be patient with this. I am looking to accumulate GLMR, but more on the $1 range. Like I said, 1 to 120 is my target. If that doesn't happen, then no problem. I'm okay with that. But I am going to wait for 2 to 3 days of stabilization. That's been it from today's video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.